Hello Ava families and welcome to Chaos at Home. Today we're going to be talking about clay. I don't know about you guys, but my kids have been busy making Play-Doh sculptures. We made these creations. How did we make these creations, Edie?
With toothpicks and Play-Doh.
With toothpicks and Play-Doh. Do we have a lot of Play-Doh left over?
No.
No. Unfortunately, Play-Doh gets used up pretty quickly, and if we want to keep any of our sculptures, then it dries out and you can't use it again. So, let's just take a quick look at our creations and talk about them. I built a house here and I made triangle shapes and squares. And what do you have there?
This is Poppy. She made it with Mama.
Yep, and she practiced poking toothpicks in and so I think it stands up. If we get it just right, it might stand up. So we were kind of trying to build vertically here. And what was your sculpture?
This is the space thing. It flies in space.
So cool. I totally get the space theme going on here. So these took up a lot of clay, and we're actually running low on Play-Doh here at our house. And so I thought in this video I could show you how to make a really simple basic Play-Doh so that if you run out of Play-Doh, you can have some on hand at home. So I'm going to put away our creations gently over here. Can I see your spaceship? Oh, I love it.
Here's Poppy's.
And this is Poppy's spaceship. So cool. So these recipes really only call for about 4 or so ingredients.
I have something to say, Mom.
Sure.
To all of them.
Go ahead and tell them in the camera.
Well, if you make what we just made, I was thinking if you made what we made, we were gonna, I was gonna maybe think about, putting the spaceship really up high in the ceiling and put on a play.
Oh, so we're taking our artwork and making it into theatrical artwork. And I liked how you said you're going to make it up high, like floating in the sky.
Yeah.
Cool. So I have 4 bowls here because we're going to make 4 colors. You're going to want to have the number of bowls for the number of colors that you want to make. You're going to start with warm water. I have just over a cup here. You're going to put about 1/4 cup in each bowl. So there's 1. What's this one?
2.
2. What's this one? 3. And our last one? 4. Now, we haven't decided on colors, but we had a little bit of blue in this one. So should we make this one blue?
Yeah.
Okay, so now we're going to take our food coloring and we're going to put quite a few drops into each bowl. So this one's blue. Do you want to do the drops?
Yeah.
Okay, so Edie's going to do the drops. Ooh, do you think that's enough? You want dark blue? If you want a darker color, more drops. If you want a lighter color,
How about mix it?
well, not yet. Okay, now we're going to do, should we do a red one?
Yeah.
Okay, let's do a red.
And that one.
Okay, you're in charge of that. Go ahead. We talked about doing a purple one, so we're going to,
Whoa.
oopsie. Can you get it in? You know what? You got a little bit of blue in there, so I'm just going to make this one a purple, because what does red and blue make?
Purple.
Purple. We were also going to do an orange one, so I'm going to put some red. What goes with, ooh, hang on, not yet. Be careful of the dye. It does spread quickly and your fingers will get stained. What goes with red to make orange?
Yellow.
Yellow. And you're going to want to do a lot of yellow. Oh my goodness. How about green? Should we have a green one?
Yeah.
Okay, so we have orange, blue, purple, and you can pull out the green, and that'll be our last one. You want to do the last one?
Yeah.
Okay. So again, these are all projects that you don't have to do by yourself. Get your kids involved, and then they can do the art making after they've made the materials. Oh, you want a little help? I think that's good. One more?
Yeah.
Okay. There. All right, so now that you've got your food coloring in, there was a couple things that I wanted to add for sensory quality. I have some essential oil lavender here, and I'm going to put it in our purple one. I'm only going to put a drop because this essential oils go a long way. So I'm going to put, oh, I'll put a couple more. So we have, ooh, you can smell that? And we're going to also take our orange and scent our orange with some cinnamon. But I'm going to add this a little bit later. It made you sneeze. So after we have put in our water and our food coloring, we're now going to put in our olive oil. You can use any oil that you have on hand. You're going to use not quite a tablespoon. Technically you want about a half a tablespoon, but I'm just going to eyeball it with my tablespoon. So there's 1, 2, 3, and 4. This is not an exact science by any means, much like our paint making. It's not an exact science, you just have fun with it. So now, Edie, you get to mix these. Can you mix them all?
Yeah.
We're gonna put a spoon in each one. Go ahead, let's mix them. So,
And I can mix them at this. I can mix 2 at
okay,
the same time.
you do 2 at the same time, don't splash. And we've got some nice colors here, so we're mixing the oil, the water, and the food coloring. And now we're going to be adding the flour and salt. I pre-mixed the flour and salt. You're gonna want 4 cups of flour. You okay? And you're gonna want 4 cups of flour and about a cup and a half of salt. So I pre-mixed that so we wouldn't have to do that now. And we're gonna do a cup of this. Oh, that's unexpected. We're gonna do a cup of this in each bowl. And Edie, when I put this in here, you can start mixing that one really good. And I'm gonna put, so this is our salt and flour mixture in each bowl. We're using a little more salt than usually is called for because we are not doing a cooking cream of tartar Play-Doh here, which you might notice online. There's a lot of recipes, careful, that call for that. And we're not doing that. We're doing a more basic, easier recipe. Excuse me.
Is that enough?
No, you've got to mix it until it's all one clump. And then we're going to knead it, which is actually really fun to do. So while we're mixing these, we can also talk about how to store it. Oh, I forgot. I want to put some cinnamon in our orange so that it has a flavor. So I'm just putting in some cinnamon into the flour. So this has to get mixed all the way, Edie. Can you mix it more? You don't think you can mix this until it's all the way? You can get your hand in there and start smushing it. You want to start smushing it?
Yeah.
So we're going to have a lavender scented one. We're going to have a blue and green. And then we're also, does it smell good? Yeah.
No.
It doesn't smell good? It doesn't smell like soap? No, or flowers? And we're going to have an orange one that's scented with cinnamon, which is pretty awesome. So, and then we can use, oh, don't mix our colors. Keep it all over there. And you're gonna have to work it a little bit. So you stir it until it comes together. And then you're going to.
Can I have a wipe, please?
Oh, can you go get them?
Yeah.
They're in the other room. Oh, other door. You're gonna have to work it a little bit so that you get the texture that you're looking for. But once it's done, it has a nice soft texture. And you can store it in plastic bags, or I rinsed out some of our old Play-Doh containers, and I'm just gonna put it back in like we got brand new Play-Doh at home. So the kneading part is kind of like when you knead bread. So you're just gonna knead it on a floured surface until it becomes a nice soft texture that you enjoy. So this part takes a little bit of time.
Here's the wipes.
Okay, can you bring them in here? It's always good to have something on hand like a wipe or paper towel because it does get messy. But art's messy and that's okay. Again, this is an activity when the days get warmer, although I saw snow today. But if the days get warmer, we can do it outside and then we don't have to worry about messes so much. Edie, can you bring me a wipe?
I know.
Thanks. So we have some baby wipes here. Did you use one for yourself?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm about to
mixing it a
turn
little.
out some of this yummy Play-Doh onto my surface here. But I'm wiping my surface because I've got a lot of food coloring that's splashed. Oh, don't mix the colors when you have stuff on your hands.
Sorry.
Can you go over here? People can see. There we go. Now we can see. Okay.
Wipes.
Which one do you want to attempt to knead like bread, Edie? Which one do you want to make nice and soft?
That one.
Okay, so Edie's picked the purple. I'm gonna do the cinnamon, and I can smell the
Actually,
cinnamon.
I'm gonna do the blue.
You want to do the blue one? Okay. So these ones we'll put off to the
Oopsies.
side. It's okay. We're gonna get dirty again anyways. We're gonna have a floured surface, so I have extra flour here. I'm gonna sprinkle it on. And can you rub this into the table? And then you're gonna dump your stuff out, and we're gonna start kneading it. So you're gonna dump it out and clump it into a pile. Can you make it a clump? And then you're gonna work it. Now I'm gonna dump out my orange here. You might want to spend more time mixing. If it seems too dry, you can always add more water, whatever works for you. But I'm gonna squeeze this together. Oh, that color is really turning out. And we're just gonna keep doing this until we're happy with how it feels and it's no longer crumbly and falling apart. You can see it's not taking too much time to make it come together as a nice
Mine is good
Play-Doh.
now.
Yeah. Oh yeah, this is turning out great. Keeping it in a container and keeping it moist will make sure that it lasts for a while. It won't last forever. The cream of tartar recipes last longer, but this will be good enough for your kids if they're desperate to get their hands on something and just having some fun. And you'll notice that this one's almost to a really nice consistency, Play-Doh consistency. I can rip it apart and I can easily make balls. See? It's fun. So here, you want to play with this one?
Yeah.
And I'll work on yours. So that's basically all you need. You need
We're mixing
flour,
them.
oil, salt, and water.
It's all right if you mix
And
them.
it's all right. Yep. And it's food coloring. Your choice how much food coloring you want to use.
And I can even juggle it.
You could even juggle it. So have a little bit of fun with this. Make interesting sculptures. You could use toothpicks like we did, or you can make it however you want. And maybe you could share. You're going to be in the video. Come over here. Maybe you could share some of the things that you made with us on the Ava Instagram site. So thank you for joining our Chaos at Home. Enjoy making some Play-Doh of your own, and we'll see you next time. Do you want to say goodbye?
No, let's do this one.
Okay, we're busy. We're going to keep working. We'll see you guys later.
I'm going to do
Bye.
the green.